Hello Aries, this is your love forecast for 2018 in collaboration with the general reading. Okay, now with the general reading, I think I said about it's going to be very hard work for you in terms of strengthening your foundations here financially, and I feel that is because you want this. It's all kind of interlinked with wanting to be with this person, wanting to make this work. Somebody here. Okay, so the only way you can make this work is through strengthening your financial foundations, and I think you know that. Then there's no excuses anymore. I don't feel you want this life of wobbly foundations, not knowing where you're going to go anymore, what's happening in the future anymore. I think you want some kind of certainty in your life, and that's exactly what this is for 2018 Aries. Okay, so I've laid some cards down here. This is just the first layer for your love reading. Yeah, as we go in January, looking at strengthening your foundations here in terms of emotions, in terms of security, in terms of all of this, financial stability, strengthening your emotions, strengthening your relationship, strengthening your marriage, or whatever this is. Okay, so yeah, so this is all kind of in line together, and I've got the first card here, and you could be a male or a female here, and I've got here that this is you, the Empress. You are the Empress in 2018. You are the one here, or you may be an Emperor, but you are definitely going to make it in 2018. This is what this is saying, especially in love. And I think you've just got to be blinkered in. I'm not going to let people come in and interfere with this, because this is what I want. This is the person that I want. I'm not listening to this toxic gossip anymore. So it's going to take patience, because I've got patience, or you've already been patient with this. You've been patient with this. And I do get a marriage here too. You've been patient for this marriage. You've waited for this marriage. I've got a marriage coming up from March till June. Okay, or if it's not a marriage and you're a guy here or a woman, there is thoughts of marriage in your head. Now I have got you as a guy here thinking, if you're not going to get married this year, you're strongly thinking about marriage. Okay, and if you're a guy, you've never thought like this before. You've never thought, I'd like to get married. I'd like some solid foundations. I'd like to strengthen my foundations. I'd like to meet that person who, or be with that person who I can forge this kind of strong foundation. So that's quite surprising for you, Aries, as a man. And I'm not saying that this is not what men do. They do think like this, very much so. So there's all these thoughts here. Beginning of the year, which is April, March, especially from now in January, it's strengthening your foundations. Strengthening your foundations, going back to the general reading, strengthening that foundation. January, February, March, I'm looking at marriages. March, April, into June, thoughts of marriage, thoughts of strengthening this bond, thoughts of if you know, if you're not in a relationship and you are planning on marriage at this time, then you've found the person you would like to marry, or so we will look into this, okay? Because I feel if you're single, I feel you're going to be open to meet somebody, and meet somebody in a sense of looking for a marriage material kind of person, okay? Marriage material. Now this is not no kind of marriage material is somebody who's very thoughtful, very kind of mindful, very strong in their emotional intelligence too, very strong, thoughtful psychologically, in strength in their mind. I feel that's a great marriage. I'm just kind of guiding you guys here, Aries. Somebody who's very strong in their sense of integrity, where you stand in the relationship with them, you know, and so all this is in the mix. So if you're not married, there's definitely this feeling of okay, I know this person, I'd like to get to know this person more, because this person is marriage material, okay? Not only am I attracted to this person, I'm emotionally, I feel emotionally attached to this person, not just superficially attached to this person. Does that make sense? It's like you feel like close to this person. You've not felt like this before. You feel that you can just be authentically yourself with this person. I feel that you are sensitive, but you're strong, and this other person is sensitive and strong too. So you make a good combination, you know, you make a good combination. There is these people knowing that you're sensitive around you, like toxic people, and I think this is where you've got to filter, and that comes in later, okay? You have to filter these people who are chatterboxing in your ear. Are you sure you know what you're doing? Is this the right person for you? You know, wouldn't you be better single? Wouldn't you be better going for that person and not that person? Because they can see that potential. It's envy, really. It's envy. I'm not saying that all people are going to be like that, but you are going to get these people that are chatterboxing. Why don't you put your marriage, your wedding on hold? Why don't you put your wedding on hold? Wait another 10 years and see how you feel. Now, you're going to lose this person if you do that. And they know that. They know. Because it's all mind games. It's mind games. And I think this is where you've got to be strong emotionally and think to yourself, okay, without saying anything, okay, why are you saying that? Why are you detracting me? Why are you trying to point me away from this? I'd like to know why. Although you'd like to know why, I think you've got to be have your radar up for this. And I'd say throughout your life you have to have your radar up for this, because the more successful you become, the more successful in marriage or relationships or emotional strength here, people will start to resent that, okay? Especially if you've got people like that around you who you've tried to keep at bay, and as soon as they see something good happening to you, they're straight onto you like some kind of, you know, wolf. You know, they're in wolf in sheep's clothing, and as soon as they see that you're happy, this sheep's clothing's off and there's this wolf that's attacking you. Okay, so just to pre-warn that, wolf in sheep clothing here. Dodging the bullets. I'm not saying it's going to be extreme, I just feel you've got to be sassy here, thinking, okay, I see that in that character, I see that in that character, little chinks there of, don't know what happened there, God. Sorry, I don't know what happened there. Shouldn't do that. I don't know what happened there, and I think what I will do is I'll just cut that bit out. If it's still there, I'm sorry. I'll just cut. I don't know what happened there. Doesn't normally do that. So maybe that's a sign, you know, a sign of, you know, there is someone around. I'll pick that up spiritually. Opening that chinks of that curtain, you can see inside that person, like chinks in the curtain, which is the chinks in what's the inner working of their mind, and you can see what's inside there. And it's like you've got like you've been exposed to this negativity of trying to divert you away from happiness. Don't do that. Why are you doing that? You know, you should think about this. If they can't do that, they will start to put you down, make out that you're not good enough of a person to actually receive this love, receive this accolade, and receive, you know, they will start to flying monkeys around. Oh, what horrible person she is or he is. He's crazy. He's just crazy. Why would that person want to be with that person when they're so crazy, bad-tempered, short-tempered, and you're not? But this person, if they can't get to you to change your road here, they will start to attack you as a character. So and try to get to you. And I think that's they try to work on that weakness to divert you away. Because why? I don't know why. I've never got this myself, you know. If you can put any comments down below there. I get narcissism, and I think every family's got a narcissist, or one or two narcissists that do this. They will try to upset you on your wedding day. They will try to say, oh, you're looking a bit overweight. Are you sure that are you sure that you've lost that weight that you wanted to lose for that lovely day? So it's just like a pre-warning here. You know, and in your wedding dress they'll say there's a little bit bulging there. You know, it's all very to tarnish your life, and I think this is what you've got to blank out. You know, if this person said, do you know that person enough to get entangled with them, to commit to them? Do you know that person enough to, how do you know that person? Do you know what they do for a living? Why do they want to be with you? Aren't you questioning that? Just be aware of these people, okay? Yeah, I do get a magician. You know, look at the eyes of that magician. They don't want to see you happy. They want to see you, you know, fail in life. And this is so sad, you know, so sad that somebody is so bitter and twisted like this, that they actually want to see you fail. I feel sorry for people like this. I do pity people like this. That, you know, if I haven't got a better life than you, then I don't want you to have a life better than me, kind of situation. So watch out for these magicians, okay? And allow, because you've got a great gut feeling, Aries, you have got some kind of sixth sense here. You don't explore that, but you have. I've got the High Priestess. You know, you do look here straight into this person's soul, and because this is on top of this magician, you know, it's on top of this magician, and this magician doesn't like it, by the way. But if you look at this magician straight in the eyes like this, like you're looking straight into their soul and saying, I can see you, I can see what you're like. You don't even have to say anything. All you have to do is stare like this. Stare back at this person and say, I know what you are inside, and I'm just going to ignore you. and don't say anything, because this person will recoil within themselves, and they won't, you know, they'll sort of think, okay, that person's seen me. They may up the ante, but I think if you show your power, I'm not going to let you come around my family like this. I'm not going to, you know, although you're very sweet and lovely on the outside, you are, you know, you can see into people's souls, and you're looking into this person's soul, and you're looking at them without any kind of facial expression, like, you know, like that, and you're looking straight into their soul. They're going to think, okay, they've seen that horrible person inside of me that I'm trying to hide, because I feel so horrible about myself that I don't want anybody else around me to be happier than me. I have to be happier than everybody else here, or they've won, you know, they've proved that I'm not good enough. They've proved that I you know, inside that person, that magician, is this shriveled up, sad person who's bitter, twisted, and they just have to spoil. So I'm not going to go into that, because I'm not going to go into some kind of magician here. I just want you, Aries, to be aware of this. Don't let anybody say you've got a fat backside, that, you know, oh, you look so tired. Are you sure you're up to this? You know, on your wedding day or some engagement party, they will buy you something. Okay, this is another thing this person may do. They will buy you something that's horrible. You know, that's another way they get back to you. And ruin your day. It could be any day, you know, that you're celebrating. Christmas Day, it could be an engagement party, a wedding day, and they'll buy you this gift that's really tacky, and it's like saying to you, that's all you're worth. In fact, I'm not going to get you a present. I'm not going to get you a present, because you're not worth a present. I'm just going to, you know, I'm just going to let you think, why didn't you buy me a present, and be so upset by that, that I'm just going to ruin your day. Okay, I'm not going to get you a wedding card or an engagement card, or you know, good luck card, or welcome to your new home card. I'm just not going to do that, because I don't want you to think that. Okay, just be aware of this magician throughout 2018. This is what this is saying. Okay, I will not say any more about that. So, with this magician, the flying monkeys, and you staring into this person's soul, saying, I can see you, woohoo, then, you know, and if they, like I said, if they do buy you a tarnishing gift, just give it back. Say, oh, I've got one of those. You know, just give it back. Say, well, you know, I've got one of those. I've got too many of those. Do you mind giving it to charity? And give it back. Okay. So, your dreams are going to come true this year. The 9 of Water. Because I guess these people around you have made you stronger, and which is a good thing in a way, and you're going to look at your own contentment, your achievement of your desires here. And I've got here the 9 of Water. The 9 of Water, you know, it's not your fault that you're great looking, that you're an achiever, that you're doing well at your business as what you're going to do, you're doing well in your career as like the general says. It's not your fault you're great looking, you're attractive, no matter what these magicians say. It's not your fault that you've got a great husband or a great boyfriend or a great girlfriend, and they're trying to tarnish that too. You know, I'd see it as a compliment, actually. I'd see it as a compliment, thinking, oh God, you feel so less than me that you have to prove it. I would see it as a compliment. Okay, so your dreams are going to come true with protecting yourself with this protective shield here. and trying to maintain this harmony within your life. Pleasure. You want pleasure from now on. And yeah, strengthening your emotional foundation. I guess recognizing these people is actually strengthening your emotional foundation. And nobody can touch you when you can do that. Okay, nobody can crack you. Oh, excuse me. No, oh shit, I cut that out. Sorry, I don't know what happened there. Nobody can. I feel a bit embarrassed now. Nobody can crack that shell and get into you. And a lot of great business people are like this. A lot of great entrepreneurs are like this, you know. A lot of, you know, successful people are like this. They have to learn to have this tough shield around them, knowing that people can get jealous, knowing that they will take it away, knowing that they will discredit you at every time. So if you see... and this is another thing, observing successful people, you know, observing successful people such as, you know, people that are multimillionaires. Or I'm not saying you have to be a multimillionaire, but if you look at people who are, I'd say somebody, I'm not saying strongly kind of. I've got Jim Carrey coming in here into my mind, and he's very strong mentally. I don't know why I'm getting him, but he is. And if you watch an interview with him, and only problem is he may be over controlling, but it's that kind of energy that you know, I'm successful, and I've let people over the years. I think he's allowed people in, and they've used him, and now he's very kind of, he controls every conversation. He kind of dodges the bullets. If you watch him in an interview, watch how he's clever at when somebody asks him a question, he answers it in a very kind of convoluted way, in kind of portraying, you know, you cannot crack me, mate. You cannot crack me. I will not allow you to fully get to know who I am inside authentically. Because, and that's extreme. That's extreme because he's constantly dodging the bullets. So I picked that up spiritually with him. And he's very spiritual too. If you notice with Jim Carrey, and I know I'm sort of going off, he may be an Aries, I don't know, let me know if he's an Aries, but I get him, he's very good at astute at dodging bullets. He's very spiritual. He's very spiritual. He believes in the universe. He feels that you know, there's he has a psychic ability. He does, you know, I don't know what's the matter with this camera, so I'm sorry if it keeps blipping. So there's all this, yeah, what I'm trying to get to here, and I know I'm going on a tangent here, is that you need to protect yourself. Like, I think I want you to put yourself in the shoes of a multimillionaire. Think of yourself as, I'm having to protect myself from the world here. I'm very famous. I'm having to protect myself from the world, and these people who are just dying to pull me down, and it's exhausting. Think of it as like exhausting. It's like a full-time job. And think of yourself in like Jim Carrey's shoes. You've actually gone into mindfulness and spirituality, because that's one of the things you can trust. Yeah, being authentic. And looking at yourself wholly inside, and how that person, you know, putting yourself in their shoes, and how that person would carry themselves, how that person would, I'm not saying pretend to be like that person, but sort of look at their strengths, you know. That person wouldn't allow anybody to tell them who to get married to, who to be involved with, who to trust, hoping to, you know, this would be Jim Carrey. You know, he'd see this person. So I don't know. Sorry about that. I think I will have to cut that out. I had a little bit of a blip there. Sorry about that. Some camera problems here. So, yeah, so, I'll just switch this off a minute. Okay, back again. I'm sorry about that. Okay, about the where's my, everything seems to be going wrong, and I don't know why, because you know, we've got you know, Mars in Capricorn now, so I don't know why I'm getting things wrong here. So anyway, yeah, I think we'll leave it there about Jim Carrey. Maybe that's a sign that we should stop doing that. So what I'm going to do now, guys, is I'm going to carry on with this reading, and I know this has gone on for some time, but we have to be careful. This magician, I'm just kind of letting you know how you can protect yourself here, because you've got a great year ahead. And why allow this person to ruin this when, you know, all they're doing is trying to, you know, they don't want you to be better than them. They don't want you to be better than their family, their children, and that kind of thing. So there's all of this trying to keep you lowly. Okay, so you're not even like this. You're authentic. You know, you are very much yourself. And you're very authentic, quite mindful, and this is another thing these people don't like. So anyway, so let's forget about these stupid magicians. They can get lost in their own stupid sewer. So I've got here, yeah, you're looking at your harmony here. This is a great year for you, it really is, and this is a letting go of these negative people, okay, because you're seeking a deeper meaning to life here, and that's very much to do with love, foundations. You're seeking a deeper meaning of what you've had, what you've got, and you want more than that. You want more, and you do want to be serenity. You want serenity in your life, and you want to be with one here, with spirit, and serene, you know. How do you do that? How do you do that? Well, what you do is you avoid negativity and embrace love. Embrace love, okay. Love of everything. Love of this cup here. Oh, what a beautiful cup. Look at the illustrations on it. Immerse yourself in love, okay. And negativity can go somewhere else. Go somewhere else. Let somebody else have this journey with you, because I've had enough of it now. I'm actually looking at my own happiness, serenity now, okay. So if you're single and these people have or this person has blocked your way here, you may be in a relationship and you're looking to reaffirm these foundations, and there's marriage here on the cards for you guys. Now if you let somebody go, I think this person's going to come back, because I've got the Six of Water, and this person you feel very very in tune with spiritually. And you think of this person, the good old days here, and you wish you'd not let them go, and you yearn for this again. You do yearn for this. And also, you're looking at maybe reuniting. I'm not saying all of you. I know some of you don't want to get back with an ex. This is somebody completely different. This is somebody, if you've got in-laws, if you've got family that were standing in the way, if you've got people that were like this magician, playing this game of, oh, if you do this, if you do that, oh, I could sleep around if I was you. Go and sleep around. You're not ready for this. And you know that, okay, you know, you kind of followed their kind of advice, but you know now that this is kind of pushed this person away. Why did you do that? Well, you know, you actually did really like this person because of these magicians here. So I've got the 10 of Earth, and the 10 of Earth is, again, along with thinking about getting back with this person, I see marriage, I see engagement. I think if you can get this person back, you will get engaged to this person, you will marry this person. Okay, marriage on the cards, abundance and very much solid foundations. I get 10 of Earth, and you are looking at solidifying your financial situation too. So that's very good. And the sun is shining in 2018 for you. Now that's the story, the backstory, okay, of this. Now we go further with this, which is love. Okay, I'm going to put some love cards down on top of this. Hello Aries. Just excuse the oven. I've just put the oven on. I've put some baked potatoes in the oven because I'm trying to cut down and be healthy. So if you want to join me on that, I'm going to start some kind of video around the first, well, in a few days actually, about you know, healing it inside and looking after our core in every different, you know, different aspects of looking after our bodies and our inner core, and that improvements in health too. Okay, so believe it or not, I've had no alcohol the whole of this week. I don't drink a lot of alcohol, but I'm starting to cut down on things like that. Okay, will I become a vegan? Maybe. I don't know. So because I'm getting that kind of a mindset that you have to look after yourself, keep your inside body pure as well. You know, I'm not saying that everybody's, you know, pure, you know, believes in purity, but the more pure you feel, the more kind of light you see. That's one of my quotes actually. It's my quote. The more pure you feel and the more pure your life is, the more light you will see. Okay, so looking at the love situation here, great, absolutely great. Only this little bit of a blip here with this magician. Get them out of the way, whoever this is. It could even be an ex-lover or somebody else who's vying for your attention. Could be not. In a relationship, I've got marriage, or you're married and you want to strengthen your foundations, I've got that. Okay, no problem if you're in a relationship. If you've got an ex floating around here, this could be this magician, constantly puts you down all the time. So or it could be family, it could be family members, it could be anybody, but they're trying to stop you in your tracks here because there's a nostalgic of somebody else here from your past, or somebody that you know, or you will know, or you will meet somebody, okay, if you're single. But there is this ex here. Okay, where do I start with this? Now, I'm going into June, July, August, and as I said in the general reading, and I'll try to speed this up a bit, I said in the general reading that time with friends, loved ones, group socialising, and it's a time where Mars goes retrograde, so it's like concentrating on the lovers, socialising. You may even meet someone at this time if you're single. Groups of friends, friends of friends kind of thing. Okay, so this could be the one. This could be the one for you. This could be the one, and I think you know that. You've been patient, you've waited for this person. I do get like you may have put them on the back burner for a while, because I've got this sense of nostalgia. There is I get June, July, August, going into September, a heart to heart with this person. So you are going to talk to this person. There's going to be real talk here, and also a playfulness, and talking about finances. Okay, how you stand financially. It may be that, you know, you may say, Aries, oh, I've had to put this on hold because my business, I've been working on my business, I'm working on it very hard this year, as I said in the general, because you want to manifest this. You want to manifest this relationship, this love, this foundation. I've been working on that, and I know that I have to, you know, I have to look at you know, looking at what I can offer here to you. So there is this, but there's also playfulness, which is very nice. Okay, there's also playfulness with these deep conversations. You know, this person can switch from you know, the happiness, the deep talking, the deep speaking, the deep let's get serious about how we're going to go forward with this, and then the next minute they're playful. It's like they switch from the serious to the play. This is what makes this relationship successful, I feel, or this partnership that you're going to meet. They will get serious with you and talk, what is it that you want, what is it that you want for the future. And this is where you have to actually say the truth here, what you want. This person could be the one for you. You've waited for this person, or you've waited to marry this person. Okay, and once you get through that conversation, well, I'd like this, and I'd like to solidify, and I'd like to do well in business and all of this, and I'd like somebody who's on that same page, who wants to do that too, who can, you know, can work as a team, you know. So I get, then it's like, enough of that, let's go and play. So there's like this playfulness. Okay, so this person will get to know what it is that you want, or vice versa, you will get to know what this other person wants, and you'll be happy with that, and then you're jumping about like Tigger. Okay, so yeah, there's attraction here, and you want harmony with this person, and there's an attraction. There's a sense of this person, you or this other person thinking, like a light bulb moment. I've got to find out what they are seeking in life, so I'm going to give this a chance, you know. So I've got giving this a chance, giving this relationship a chance, giving it a chance, you know. I'm going to give this a chance. This person really knows what they want, really are solid emotionally, a sensitivity as well as emotional, you know, strength, you know. So the only problem is this person in the background. There's a person in the background that you may have had an on and off relationship with. Now, I'm not saying that if you're in a relationship, this is if you're now kind of seeking this other person. I get somebody's codependent on you, letting go of this person, because this person's not for you. You know this. they're very controlling too. I get a control factor here. I get a codependency. This person's codependency, but they're codependent on you, but they also control you. I've got the Ace of Water, which is discovery, journey of discovery with this person, and you want to let this go. You want to seek a deeper meaning to life, or you don't want to keep going with this. You don't love this person either. Got unrequited love. And this is the sort of person that these flame monkeys and this person who tarnishes your whatever would be happy for you to be with. Somebody you don't love, you know. So, keeping this in mind, 2018. Okay, going into October, this is where this is this codependency. After the playfulness in June, July, August, September, and talking what this person wants, you're kind of figuring people out here, and people are saying, you know, these toxic people here, oh, go with this person you don't love. What's your problem? So there's frustrations in October with long-term plans, and you want to get out of this rut of being with this person you don't love. You want to get out of this rut, out of this relationship, out of this this rut. It's a rut. Okay, whatever rut this is in October, it could be financial, it could be living in this house you no longer want to live in, trying to move forward. You want to get out of the rut of this codependent person who won't stay away, and cutting old patterns of thinking and forgiving these people, you know, if they're family members, forgiving these people, parental figures that have blocked you from this love. Okay, because there is a kind of, you feel angry about that. You feel angry that they've done this. They've come in between you and this person, and you feel it's a selfish act, and you're going to confront this. Confront it yourself, because this may be why that you're not happy, that you're in this rut, that you're with the wrong person. You know, I feel that you may think, aha, I'm in this situation because of these people. So cutting these old patterns, forgiving these people for wanting you to just have this plain unexciting life, you know, with somebody you don't love, you know, not having better than what they've got, you know, trying to control you and causing trouble for you too. So I think you have to forgive them, and like I said, keeping this, you want to be successful in life. You're very strong deep down, Aries. You're very strong deep down, and you know what you want, and you want this person, and you want a chance to solve this. October, November, readjusting. A person is back from the past and readjusting to this. And trying to solve this situation, because it's a long distance. It may be a long distance work situation or a long distance love situation, but there is distance between you, that you're trying to close that gap. Now Venus goes retrograde, which I said it would be October, November. Now this is where the frustrations kick in, delays in this relationship, trying to adjust here. All these people saying, yeah, this is wrong, you shouldn't do this, stay with that other person. End of the year, we're talking November, December. You're not going to please these people, you're going to please yourself. This family interference, is just making you unhappy, keeping you in this unhappy situation you don't want to be in anymore. So you're looking for a home, and this is coming into December, next Christmas. You're going to be looking for a home. Now if you're married, or you're getting married, or you're thinking about marriage, you're looking for that home, okay, in December. And you may, once you've found this home together, you're going to move in together, buying a house. So you're going to surprise yourself, actually, Aries. You are going to surprise yourself here. You thought you wouldn't be able to do this, but you can do this, and there's no reason why you can't do this. And it's kind of maybe moving a slight distance from these toxic people, so you can have this happy situation, you know, with this person that you've chosen. So whatever distance this is, you're looking for a house that suits you, suits the both of you, and the location. And you're going to surprise yourself here, Aries. You really are. You're going to have a fantastic year, but you're going to have to work at it. You're going to have to work at getting the person that you want, doing the business that you want, ignoring these people that are negative, you know, and looking at your own happiness, getting your own foundation solid here, emotionally and financially, okay, and physically too. I see some physical, I think you're on the same page with this person with the physical fitness too. There's like let's now, you know, look at our fitness and health and well-being, and you know, our happiness all around. So this is not going to come knocking at your door, Aries, and this is where I have to tell you this. This is going to happen if you make strategic moves here. Sorry, again, this computer's. You're going to have to work on your business, work on your career, work on being together with this person. So is the other person's got to work hard too to get to this. This is where you have to sit down, talk about this, heart-to-heart conversation, knowing what each other wants. You're going to surprise yourself, because you're going to manifest this by the end of December. And believe me, Aries, you're going to be very happy with this person, okay? Great year, but a lot of hard work if you want to achieve this. You know, like I said, mentally, emotionally, financially, all of it. It's going to take a lot of hard work, and I'm going to leave it at that, Aries. Can you keep to this path? I'm trying to keep you onto this spiritual path here, because you know you've waited for this. You've waited for this, worth waiting for. And it says here you've got sun shining here. The sun is shining. And stay optimistic. This is the main thing. Stay optimistic that yes, this will work. Yes, we can do this. Okay. So let me finish off with, I'm going to pull out some heart oracles here. So is this lovely surprise here, this big surprises here, going to transpire, manifest? Will this Aries actually pull this off or not? Will they actually work hard to pull this off or not? Will they do this? Wow, yeah, you're going to blossom. You're going to make the effort to blossom this relationship. That's great. Okay, and you're going to take the lead in this. You know, you're unstoppable. You are going to take the lead, because this is the person you want, you know, and you are going to shine from the solar plexus, where these damn narcissistic bullies and, you know, flying monkeys, like it or not. Okay, so I'm going to leave it at that. So, wow, what an exciting year, Aries. Wishing you all the best. Let's see how this goes for this year, and it looks pretty good this year, thank God. Okay, sending you lots of love, lots of blessings, and lots of creativity to manifest this. Okay, and bye for now. Bye bye.